let's talk about numbers. Talking about numbers in the VTuber community is extremely taboo. Why is that? To be honest, a lot of it has to do with privilege. People routinely get really uncomfortable when it comes time to face the fact that they have and benefit from privilege. And this applies to myriad situations, not just VTubing, obviously. But the reality of the matter is that yes, people with big numbers on social media platforms absolutely have privilege, and a lot of times get treated much differently if they have those numbers versus if they don't. And honestly, I don't think that ignoring this fact is a really productive thing to be doing. But that's just my opinion. For example, on TikTok, I have a little over 7,000 followers, which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't actually that much. But compared to Twitter, where I only have a little over 500, the difference in how I'm treated on TikTok and how I'm treated on Twitter is vast. Most people barely speak to me on Twitter. They basically treat me like I'm nothing. I'm not worth their time. They have nothing to gain from me, and so there's no reason to interact with me. And honestly, this isn't my first time in this situation. I've had several different past lives in different niches outside of VTubing, like fashion, beauty, etc. And the formula is always the same. The same people who refuse to even look my way when I only have a couple hundred followers suddenly are a lot more friendly when I have a couple thousand and start approaching or even surpass their follower count. And I bet a lot of time people bet I don't even remember those interactions, but honestly, I do. And it changes my opinion of you quite a lot if you treat people that way. Now, that's not to say that I don't think that people have a right to live their life that way. They absolutely do, 100%. But I also get to choose whether or not I want to interact with you and whether I want to surround myself with people who interact with the world that way. I don't, personally, but that's just me. Anyway, in my opinion, I think that the content creation space would be a lot more pleasant if we treated people like people and not just numbers. And also, we stopped ignoring the fact that this issue exists at all. Because it absolutely does, and it affects a lot of people in different ways. And just because the conversation may make you a little bit, or maybe a lot of bit uncomfortable because you're currently benefiting from the norm that currently treats people this way, I don't think that's a good reason to not have it, and to not address it at all. I personally, no matter how big or small you are, care more about you as a person, and choose who I interact with based on whether or not I vibe with you or not. Like I said, I don't think everyone should have to go through life that way, but I think it would be a lot cooler if more people did. What do you think? And what do you think I should talk about next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for sticking around this long. It was nice to hang out with you. Until we meet again. Bye!